Hello guys, today I'm going to unbox and review BUZZmod Demon Slayer figures, Nezuko Demon's Advancing version. So I'm so excited it's finally arrived, although the price is a little bit pricey, but let's open the box and see what's come with this figure. So as you can see, there's a two layer of this figure, and we can see some effect part over here, a figure itself, some changeable face, and some changeable hand. So let's take them out to have a closer look of each accessory. So here are all the accessories come with this action figure. So we have our figure itself, and we have the effect part of Nezuko Demon's power. I'm finally have effect part that represent Nezuko Demon power. I'm so happy we finally got this. And we got 3 changeable face. One is a crying face, and one is a angry screaming face, and one is a evil smiling face. And we have 4 extra pair of changeable hands. We will demonstrate them later in this video. So last we'll talk about the clothing. So this time, as usual, we got a clothing of soft good. So in the edge we still have some wire in here. So my first thought was the cutting is too clean, it's not looking like a battle damage, but who knows, maybe it look good when putting on the figure. So we'll put it on in the figure in the later of this video. So that's basically all the accessory, and now let's have a closer look of the figure itself first. So first of all, the head sculpt is really beautiful, and the paintings in the behind the back was, as always, it's fine, it's okay. And this time the hair have 2 joints in 2 sides, so you can move them a little bit. And the painting this time in the body, we got some plant and leaf right here. They all painting looks good. And the upper parts would a hard plastic, and the waist is a soft plastic, and the dress is a fabric, same with the old Nezuko version. And now let's look at the articulation of this Demon Advancing version. So the hair can turn left and right, but the body will block by the hair, so you cannot turn much. And when looking down, it can go like this, and the hair is kind of heavy, so it will be slowly pulling the back looking up front. And when moving up, I believe it can go maximum like this, looking up, not much looking up articulation. And the neck also have a little movement. The neck can move a little bit front and the back. So the waist here can turn a little bit left and right. The hand can move up over 90 degrees. This time the movement is improved, and can easily turn front and the back, no problem, can 360. The elbow joint can move around 90 degrees, and in the wrist here also have a joint for you can move up and move down. And now let's look at the articulation of the legs. So the legs can kick up front 90 degrees, and the knees can bending over 90 degrees like this, and the legs and the feet can move up and move down, and also have a toe joints can move a little bit up and down. For the other legs, it also can kick up front 90 degrees, bend over like this, and have a toe joint design. But for this movement, cannot kick too much up. The movement is like this. So this is basically the figure articulation. And now let's look at other changeable faces and how they look like when putting them on in the figure. So when changing the figure this time, you gotta put the hair and the face at the same time first. And you need to change the faces. Putting them on in the hair first and put them back at the same time together. So this is the evil smiling face. This is the angry screaming face. And the last one is the crying face. Next, I would like to talk about the hand. So this time we got 5 pairs of hand. So first is this grabbing hand. Secondly, we have this demon grabbing hand, just like the old Nezuko figures. The third one, we have this relaxing hand. And the fourth one is a more open palm hand. And the last pair of hand is the fist hand. So now let's talk about the fire effect part come with this action figure this time. As I'm talking before, I'm really happy that we finally got a effect part that represent Nezuko Demon's firepower. So this time we got 2, so we can have more dynamic poses with this effect part, and we can pose more poses with them. And you can even use this effect part for the old normal version of Nezuko, as you can see right here. And so I really love this Nezuko Demon's Fire effect part. So now let's look at this clothing and try to put this on and see how it looks in the figure itself. So first of all, as always, you gotta move a little bit back in the arms, take away the arm first. And try to wear these. Maybe I better put that first. So this is how she looked after wearing the clothing, and it seems okay. It's better than I thought. First of all, I thought the clothing, the cutting was too clean, but after wearing it, I think this is okay. I love how she looked like, and behind the back, it looked like this. And the cutting right here, after wearing it, I think this is okay when looking on figures. I think it's looked pretty good. So I'm pretty happy with this look. So talk about Nezuko. Of course, I need to bring out the old Nezuko for the comparison. As I'm taking out the old Nezuko, the first thing I realize is this time the plastic right here is actually cutting in half, and you can see the demon version belly over right here. And because of that, the joint design here have changed. It can actually have a little movement right here that in the old figure itself don't have this movement right here. It just totally do not have this movement joint right here. And other thing, the dress design right here is kind of basically the same. And for other comparison, the hair right here is not that much heavier than the old Nezuko hair, but it's still really heavy, will influence your balance, but it's much lighter. I think this is an improvement after all this year. BUZZmod have realized the hair of the Nezuko is too heavy, so this time they have make lesser plastic before and add the joint in here, so you can move, maybe adjust the balance or adjust the posing. So here are the size comparison with other BUZZmod Demon Slayer figure. So as you can see, our demon's form of Nezuko just slightly shorter than Taki, and surprisingly she is not that much higher than the original version. And she's same height with Tanjiro right here. See? Almost the same height. Maybe slightly taller than Tanjiro. So here my final thought of this figure. I think this figure head sculpt was really well done. And the facial changeable face was pretty amazing, especially this crying face. I think it's really good. And the fabric dress, the soft goods is amazing as always. And this time they even give us the effect part of fire, demon fire power. I'm really happy with the accessory come in this action figure. But right now, the price of this figure is too expensive. It is almost the most expensive one right now. So compare with Nezuko, actually it only gives us one more pairs of hand and the effect part and nothing more actually. So I think the price of that is a little bit too much. So for this figure, unless you really love Nezuko like Seizi does, or you really love this demon form design, I'm kind of not recommend you buy this figure in current high price. I recommend you like wait for discount sales. And this basically my review on this figure. So if you like this video, please give a like, and I hope I can see you in my next video. Goodbye.